How's it going, everyone? Today we have a little different type of video. I picked up this board off of Discord. Shout out, I don't know if the person who sold it wants me to name them, but you know, if you see this, you know who you are. This Rama M60-A, and I paid $280 for this, not including the keycaps or the switches. It came with stabilizers, a hot swap PCB, and pretty much just the board itself, the case. No box, nothing else. And there really isn't too many little blemishes on it, other than the main kind of issue with it, which is like there is some wear on the back weight here. I don't really know exactly what it is, but it seems kind of like oxidation. And see if I can get it to focus there. See all those little dots? They're not like scratches. It's almost like the PVD coating on the brass has been oxidized or something. So it's like dimples. They're dimples. That's how I would describe it. So other than the dimples on the back weight there really isn't any issue with this board. It was plug and play. Yeah, so let's see what $280 can buy you. This board usually goes for like $400 to $450, so I thought it was a pretty good deal. Probably gonna end up keeping it for myself for a while. Let's take it apart and show you just kind of what's going on the inside here. All right, got it all set up here. Let me get a tray for these screws, as well as the screws for the mounting on the bottom here. They were slightly rusted. Never seen that before. Maybe I'll, go ahead and overlay a small clip of the screws there, but they're slightly rusted, which I thought was interesting. Nothing a little bit of like mineral oil won't solve in a quick rub down. If not, just rubbing it off, but they still work perfectly fine. Just the heads of the screws were kind of rusted. So pulling this off here, it's a little bit tricky because there is a daughter board and I don't want to tug on that wire. So I'm kind of going to flip it a little bit so I can just barely get it out there. Nice. Then I'm going to flip it back up. Don't want to tug on it too much. See that? Then I can just go ahead, pop that out. Cool. See, there is the daughter board and that nice weight. A little wear on the weight too, but honestly, I kind of like how that looks. A little industrial. I added foam on this. I actually had this foam. This is the foam that came with PBT purple and blue on white from Novel Keys. They come like with foam in the packaging, and I was like, oh, I can just go ahead, cut that up, and put it in the board. Hot swap PCB, very nice looking there. Can't complain. Love the little Rama logo and that character there. I don't know what that is. I can unscrew this, which should I? I don't know. There's not really any reason to, but I have GMK Froyo on there, looking nice, and these are unlubed stock B-Sun Panda switches. Nothing crazy. I did lube the stabilizers though, so I'll do a little type test for you. You could really scour online, whether it be Mech Market, a Mech Market Discord, or even a local Discord, which I got this off of. You can really scour, and there are some deals out there. So if you are looking for a nice board but you don't want to break the bank, I think excluding the GMK keycaps, really this board would have only taken me, less than $60 if I wanted to go cheap, to add switches and some, cheap PBT keycaps, and I would have had a fully built Rama board for under $350, which is nice. So I'm gonna go ahead, put this back together. Just kind of wanted to show you all the interior there, and let's do a type test. Before we do the type test, I do want to go ahead and weigh this board for you. So pull out the scale, throw this up here, turn it on, and it should be about 2,500 grams, I believe, so 2.5 kilograms, but let's go ahead, see what it is. 2,456, I was short, but that is very heavy for a board of this form factor. A lot of that is contributed to the internal weight, but regardless, very heavy board. Well, let's go ahead and plug this in so you can see the nice RGB there. Boom. It's not too saturated. I changed the settings. I don't like the saturated colors too much. It's a little on the dimmer side as well, not too bright, which all that you can control on board. So you don't have to use any software, but if you do want to customize it, you can change it with VIA. So let's go ahead and do a little type test, shall we? Readjust the mic here. So again, these are unlubed yoke pandas, except for the modifiers and the spacebar. Those are lubed. Everything else is stock GMK Froyo and foam inside, and then that's pretty much it. No tape mod or anything. So let's go ahead, get right to it. So there we have it, the sub $300 Rama M60-A. In short, I just want to say, if you are looking for a board and you don't want to break the bank, a great way is just, search. Go on whatever Discord, whatever, Reddit. Sometimes there will be keyboards on Hardware Swap, not very common, but mainly Mech Market. But it's kind of saturated. Finding boards on Mech Market and getting a good deal, you're gonna have to snipe listings like as soon as they get put up, and that's very difficult. Obviously, you are competing with tons of other people, but if you have a local Discord group, let's say you're like in Oregon and you're on PDX keyboards or whatever, I forget what the group's called, but something, PDX, or if you're in Cali and they have a Cali keyboards group, look in those groups and you're more likely to be able to get a good deal with someone who's local. Do a meetup, no shipping, and you can see the board in person. It's not always the case. Sometimes they'll have to ship it, but either way, long story short, join more Discords, find groups, just keep browsing, and you can find pretty good deals on boards out there. Let me know, what do you guys think? Was for $280, was this a good deal? I know there are the blemishes and dimples on that back weight, but other than that, I think it's pretty solid, and I'm very happy with this purchase. Shout out to whoever sold me this board. You know who you are. I don't want to call you out because sometimes people do not like being called out, but yeah, there we go. Hope you all enjoyed the video. Kind of a little different thing going on here, but that's all we got for today. Have a good weekend. I don't know. Take it easy. Peace out.